Houston at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 3-point favorite. So I think on Sunday night, you like the Texans, and I persuaded you that 2.5, the Packers, were the play. And now that it's a 3, and I've done a little more research, I think I lean Texans. To me,
Yeah.
this is another sort of number play. 2.5, I probably like the Packers. At 3, maybe I'm neutral. Maybe lean Texans at that number. But to me, Joe Mixon makes a huge difference for this Texans team and changes the calculus, I think, on a lot of the home road splits that we see from CJ Stroud.
Yeah, this is a tough one, though. Like we said Sunday night, I can see why people are split on this one. I actually have this at 1.5 Green Bay. So I actually do have a lot of respect for this team model-wise in Houston. And apparently I think they have a good number as well. So I'm with you. As soon as I went to 3, I took a couple bites out of that 3 on Houston at +3. It's just that to me was good value. A couple books now are down to 2.5 on Houston. That feels right. Like if they want to get a decent amount of action on Green Bay, they'll keep it there. They'll bump it back up to 3. Professionals will come back in. That's how they'll get a nice even split probably on this number here. So early though, I still like Houston, especially if we can get 3.5 in contest. If this does get bet up and we are getting a 3.5 number with CJ here, I like that number. Like that's a really good number in this spot where 2 equally matched teams. And we talked about it. Home field just isn't what it used to be. Like you do lose half a point to a point that back in the day used to just be a straight -3 across the board. Now it's just not the way it is anymore. So I like Houston. Will this end up being one of our 5? I think Chad just said it. It's all dictated about what the number is going to be, especially in the contest. So if you can still get the 3s out there, I'd grab that now. I can just see this coming down to 2.5 for the rest of the week.
If we had Green Bay 2.5, would you put that in the contest?
Oh man, it depends what else we have in there. Just because, like, it's hard if I'm heavily bet on Houston, I couldn't do it because then it's just gonna be like an awful experience trying to root against my own bet. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. And that also plays into it when we make some of these picks. Like,
Oh, definitely.
we've made. We really don't want to be on opposite sides when all of a sudden we're in the contest.